Before I start this video, I want to thank everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you and your situations. Just in case you don't make it to the end of the video, I wanted to thank you now. Thank you. And I mean that.
January 17th, I had another heart attack. Not at home, not asleep, at the gym.
60 for 45. Oh.
The place where everyone thinks they're healthy, right? I went to full cardiac arrest. I hit my head hard. I didn't walk out. I woke up later with one stent in. That one stent that I had before from a Widowmaker, and I had 2 additional ones and a defibrillator put in. This isn't a flex. This isn't a sob story. This is a warning from someone who loves training. I train.
It's hard to take Cali Muscle serious with these odds. This is an adult, and he went out there and he changed the color of his eyes. I just can't take him serious. It's like once he did all that, I lost a lot of respect for Cali Muscle. He used to inspire me. Cali Muscle, he one of the guys that got on YouTube and made millions of dollars. He was a success story, but then he started acting weird, man. You hear what I'm saying? Lying about not taking steroids. And anybody who was in a gym, who've ever been around natural bodybuilders and bodybuilders that's enhanced, you would know that the early days of Cali Muscles, he was juiced up. But he didn't tell nobody. He told people to eat everything that's catching up with him right now. It's real hard to take people like Cali Muscle serious, but let me listen to him.
For years, I pushed the limits, and I'm telling you right now, if you think more drugs, more steroids, more intensity mean a better quality of life, then you're mistaken, because I thought the same thing. Muscles don't mean immortality. A strong body that doesn't cancel bad choices, and your heart keeps scores quietly. So I'm gonna take you guys down the road that led to the heart attack. So as everybody know, I went fruitarian for some years, which I kind of find out now causes fatty liver that causes your arteries to get.
Look, you see how he didn't start with the steroids, because that's what this is really about. His ass was on steroids. He abused steroids for years and he ate what he wanted. But he wanted to start with the fruit give you fatty liver and shit like that. You see why I don't take these guys serious?
Clogged and blocked, potentially, depending on your genetics. My genetics, yes, the more carbs I eat, the more clogged up I would get, no matter what form of carb. Which for me, those that don't know me, I did 11 years in prison. In all, I did 7 years straight, and I kept going back 4 years. In that 11 years, I was eating top ramen every single day, honey buns. I had to have my 2 Snickers, not to mention all the processed food that the prisons and jail give you. So I was already a walking time bomb. So I got out of prison. My last stint was in 2006, and I started making money, so I decided to get in bodybuilding. Just to think, I've been eating from a kid till 34, already bad. So I probably already had, well, I know I had some issues because I always seen my feet with water and edema. When I take off my socks, it had an indentation. So I had already acquired some type of plaque in my heart, even before.
See, he's admitting right now without even realizing that he's admitting that he was on that BS and he purposely came out and told people lies. Remember this video? You see, when Cali Muscle first got out of jail, he told people, when he first started making these videos, he told people to eat the top ramen, to eat all of this bad stuff, all of these carbs. And right here, right now, he just told us that he was already having problems. While he was telling us to eat all this bullshit, his legs was already getting puffy, having dents up in them. He pressed on his calf with his finger, and it's a dent in his calf. Look, he was already having them complications. He just said it. He said he was having them complications before the bodybuilding and all that. You see why I don't take these guys serious?
What's up, man? Cali Muscle here. And all y'all motherfuckers out there in the free world been asking me how I eat to get these big ass muscles. So guess what? We got cooking with slow ass Cali Muscle today. I'm gonna show you how to get 5,000 minimum calories a day in you. You see what I'm saying? Y'all out there eating like a runway model, like an Abercrombie and Fitch model, like a Calvin Klein model, asparagus and almonds and shit. Well, I'm gonna show you how to get swole. You motherfuckers, y'all out here looking like you wanna be a physique model because you don't know how to eat a lot of calories. So I'm gonna show you. Let's hit it. I'm here with Cali Muscle. Now y'all been asking me how to cook hyphy food. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out there broke. If you ain't got no money to spend on
What's
those
that?
steaks.
What's that on his arm? What's that brand right there? He's part of a fraternity or something? Is he one of them type of guys? See, at this time right here, when he's juiced up, he got a ego that's as big as Kilimanjaro. He's telling us to eat all this bullshit when his blood pressure is high. He already know that he's unhealthy, but look, he's pushing it. How many views did this video get, man? This video got 21 million views 10 years ago. Do you think that this video was the reason that somebody is not here no more because they start eating all this bullshit? I remember 10 years ago, I was like this. I was listening to him. Everything he's talking about, I used to eat it. Because he used to tell us. He used to tell us to eat this shit, man. This is why he's having the heart attacks. Because it's his karma. You know how many people, look, man. You see how many millions that is? That's 21 million people watched this video. And more Cali Muscle videos. Do you think out of them 21 million people, somebody did what he told them to and they're not here no more?
Filet mignon, I feel you. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you how to get swole with this meal here. And this ain't for you. If you're an Abercrombie and Fitch model, if you're a runway model, you don't need all these.
He came out talking about runway models, the Abercrombie and Fitch models, people eating fruit, not eating all of this steak. If you not eating steak, you fake. If you eating fruit, you a fruit. You a runway model. He was saying that. You just heard him say that. He always used to say that. And then all of a sudden, this guy who I will never take serious, he started eating watermelon for 40 days. Start looking like the same people that he was clowning a couple of years ago. This is why I don't take this guy serious. This is why I don't take a lot of people serious. You feel what I'm saying?
Bodybuilding. So boom, I get into bodybuilding in 2010 and was winning shows. But I always noticed on my left leg and foot, it would retain water while the right one wouldn't. And so that was a big issue for me in bodybuilding. Like I couldn't understand why my calves wasn't super hard and vascular, and I just took notice. So then I moved from LA to Vegas in 2016 and my feet swelled up, my feet and ankles. I changed my diet to only rice and turkey for 2 years to try to combat this issue that I should have went to the doctor, you know what I mean, and I didn't know about an EKG, cardiovascular stress test. I didn't know about all this stuff, and I was scared to find out, right? And so I had my kids throughout.
So secretly, in his private life, he's unhealthy, he's suffering, he's going to the doctor, but on the internet, on YouTube, he's selling us all of this bullshit. Yeah, he was selling us all of this bullshit because right after all of that stuff that he's talking about, he started doing the mukbangs, remember? The Cali Muscle mukbangs. I ain't gonna lie, I used to love the Cali Muscle mukbangs. Cali Muscle, no, he used to love the Cali Muscle mukbangs. Look at that.
Oh, goodness, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at it. Skin flopping all like Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, right between grill. Oh, right between grill, boy. Oh, yeah. Get on that biscuit. Get on that biscuit, too.
This dude will do anything. This dude will do anything for some money, man. Anything for some clout. You hear what I'm saying? This is when he looked like a regular guy. Now he looks like a guy with funny colored eyes and stuff. Like, what the hell? You trying to be cute or some shit? You think the girl's gonna like you and stuff? You look like the same dude, just with some different eyes, man. This shit right here is why you had them widowmakers and stuff like that, because all of this shit, man.
Excuse me. I'm disgusted.
Excuse me, I'm disgusting and farting and shit. Look, he was already sick right here. He just wasn't telling us. You hear what I'm saying?
Excuse me. I'm disgusted. With the beefing. Sorry, I'm nasty. Oh, God, I'm disgusted. You nasty. Oh, no. What's up with it, guys? I'm back at this In and Out where, you know, a lot of you guys said I was being a Karen.
You don't even throw things that are... No, I will not shut up. You don't even talk to people that way. You need to throw things that are...
Karen, look at Karen got bad.
You don't need to throw things that way.
Oh, you in other people's business. She getting in my business, bro.
And I try to stop it.
You know, a lot of people don't realize I worked in fast food in my life. So I treat others like...
Cali Muscle ass was a bully. I seen him get into it with a guy at Venice Beach. And I told myself, if I was in that guy's shoes, we would have been rumbling, man. We would have been rumbling all up and down that Venice Beach, man. And I would have took off first. Cali Muscle was a bully. He colored his eyes. He fed us lies while he fed his face and shot his ass up with testosterone and Deca and Trenbolone and all of that poison. And now he's sitting up here expecting us to take his ass serious. Let's listen to some more.
Because I had to bring back up my sperm. I had to get off steroids for 2 years to bring back up my sperm. And I was able to have my twin 2019 on Christmas. They Christmas babies. And so from there, I moved back to LA and in 2020. And everything was going good. I was doing all the content, car content, having fun, ripping and running, doing mukbang. You know, even when I did the mukbangs, I thought, oh, I'm not eating all this food. It shouldn't hurt me, you know. But I was still eating that bodybuilder diet. A lot of rice. You know, my main thing was rice. That's what I would eat, oatmeal and rice. And for me, evidently,
it wasn't the fact that you was eating all of the food from the mukbangs. Of course, we know that you wasn't eating all of that chicken and macaroni and cheese from the mukbangs. We know that. But you putting out that energy. You putting out the energy of obesity, so okay, you reap what you sow. You hear what I'm saying? You reap what you sow because you told people to do everything they had to do to have widowmakers and strokes and heart attacks and stuff. Whether you was eating the Wendy mukbangs, all of the burgers and the Frosties or not, you was selling it to the people. And now you got to reap what you sow. We all got to reap what we sow, man.
it don't metabolize right in my system. And so 2021, I went to the dentist that day. Woke up at midnight with a heartburn feeling. Go to the hospital, boom, they say I'm having a widowmaker heart attack, right? So they put in a stent. And at the time of the stent they put in, the doctor told me that he kind of botched it, you know. So I still noticed after that, a little swelling in my feet. It wasn't, you know, like how I thought it should be. I went to a couple of doctors. They was very negative because my ejection fraction was low. And so, you know, I went about this journey, fruitarian, eating once a day, fasting, water fasting, all of this. And I thought I was doing the right thing, especially with the fruit fast, just eating straight fruit. And how I was eating it, people that eat fruit are okay. They're getting fiber. I was juicing most of it. Even though I had my bouts, I did 16 days on apples, 11 days on pineapple. But during those different fasts, watermelon 35 days, another watermelon 31 days. Even through these fasts, I was still drinking a lot. I was pressed. And that's like drinking soda, I come to find out. And so what happens is with that, you get fatty liver. And so with my body, that's go converting to blockages in my artery, right? In my heart.
You get fatty liver and cholesterol in your arteries from bulking. Bodybuilding, bulking. More than eating fruit. More than eating fruit. You know what these guys eat? I'm talking about 5,000-6,000 calories a day when they bulking. He was one of those guys. And just because you just stop doing that for 2 years, don't mean that it's just gonna all go away. You abuse steroid. Look, let's stop talking about the fruitarian and the fruit, even though he ate watermelon extreme. He was extreme fasting on watermelon for 45 days. That is not healthy, but the steroids, the T-bone steaks, them big thick steaks, all of them protein shakes, no cardio so the muscle can stay. You don't want to burn the muscle, so you don't want to be doing too much cardio. You're going to look like an Abercrombie and Fitch model. That's what messed you up. Trying to keep up with that Ronnie Coleman program is what messed you up. I ain't never seen a fruitarian in my life ever say anything about being unhealthy and having widow makers. You see why I don't take these people serious, man. Look, this is the guy that he let me see. This is the guy that he got this crazy watermelon fast. This guy did 103 days. Now, when Cali Muscle was talking about this guy who did 103-day watermelon fast, I couldn't wait to see him. I thought he was going to be the most healthy guy, and I was going to try it. But this is the guy that I seen.
Well, I'm Bobby Smith. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. I'm a fruitarian, and I've been a fruitarian for about a year now. Currently, I'm on my 68th day of eating only watermelon all day long, every single day. I've been doing it since May.
That's not good. I seen a couple of more videos of him. I'm just showing this video because it's real quick. I'm going to get back to Cali Muscle, and I'm going to show some conspiracy videos. But when I first seen him, I said his body needs some amino acids. This isn't healthy. He don't look like he's glowing. He don't look like, he's not the guy that I would want to ask some advice for health. I wouldn't go up to him and say, hey, what's the secret, bro? I would go up to him and say, do you want a sandwich? You hearing what I'm saying? His skin isn't tight. The elasticity, you know what I'm saying? It's not in his skin.
15th, I embarked on this journey because I just like to challenge myself. that's what I do. I've been doing it all year long, and like these fruit challenges where I do like 30 days of only smoothies, or I might do 10 days of only a certain fruit here and there. So it's just something I like to do to build discipline. So that's why I do it. It's made me overall more healthy, more vibrant, make me look for.
Now that's good if you're going to eat, let's say, broccoli, just nothing but broccoli for a couple of days. Let's say 72 hours, or some type of kale as a fast. But I'm talking about this extreme. I'm talking about the extreme. I'm not talking about eating watermelon for a couple of days to clean your system out. I'm talking about eating watermelon January, February, March, and a couple of days in April. You know damn well that's not healthy, but Cali Muscle, he was selling us this shit. You hear what I'm saying? Then he started looking crazy, man. He lost a lot of followers because people wasn't feeling that. You know, if you eat watermelon, it's good. If you eat watermelon for 3 days straight, it's good. If you eat watermelon for, let's say, a week straight, good. But it comes a time where it's going to go against your body. And I've been working out and eating healthy just as long as Cali Muscle damn near. The only thing different is I never took steroids or destroyed my body like this.
And so, boom, I stopped my medication. I just went on this fruitarian, super healthy lifestyle, only eating once a day mostly. And, you know, everybody was clowning me. I got super sucked up and skinny and ripped. And I thought I was doing the right thing. Firstly, I had a widowmaker and I had a stent in. I wasn't supposed to stop my med, come to find out. And I just still wasn't doing the right thing. Now that this happened, I know, right? So bam, fast forward 3 years go by, 2021, 24. I'm doing good. I'm doing everybody, you know, I'm basically vlogging my life. Everyday workouts on Snapchat, and I'm just everyday act right on social media. And so felt I was doing good. Getting up, going to bed at 9, and up at 2, going to the gym, which also I know is not enough sleep. I was going to the gym at 2 a.m., getting back home at about 4:30, maybe 5, take a 2-hour nap, take the kids to school. So that was my routine. I did start back eating egg and fish. And so I would do that in moderation. After my workout, I would have 4 eggs. Then I would go about the day, have a cup of tea, and at night I would have like some fish and a salad or quinoa. I was staying away from rice because I was scared of it. And so that was my diet. That was my routine. And so fast forward to January 17th, I had already worked out in the morning, which I could show you guys some clips. And Big Boy told me he was going to...
No. I just seen his body. That's not just creatine and pre-workout and stuff. He messing with Big Boy now. You see, he's addicted. That juice is a drug. You get addicted to that juice. You get addicted to that pump. I done seen these guys. And then he get around people like Big Boy, people in the gym that swole like how he used to be swole. It's just like putting an addict, a crack addict inside the crack house. Pookie in the crack house. You know we gonna get a little bitty crack rock. He gonna sample a crack rock and he back on it. So that day that he was in the gym, this day that he's talking about, he was on the juice again. Hey, I'm done with Cali Muscle. I can't take him serious. I hope he change. I hope he grow up. He came out lying to us. And while he lied to us, he was sick. He's admitting it right here. I'm one of them people that can just sit back and listen to you and listen how you tell on yourself. I really don't even have to ask no questions. His confidence is real low. A lot of guys that be on that juice, their confidence be real low, but his confidence is really low because he was on the juice. He dipping back into the juice, and he colored his eyes. He colored his eyes. Like, why would you want to do that? You hear what I'm saying? This is something wrong with this guy right here. And now he's sitting up here making it seem like it's anything other than steroids. Look, this is what happened. Cali Muscle, he came out and told people to do all the bad stuff while he was on steroids. He was an arrogant bully. And now he got all of his power, his glamour taken from him, and he trying to get it back. But he have karma. He reap what he sow. We all reap what we sow. You can't come out here and tell people to do all of this unhealthy shit and then clown people who's doing the real healthy stuff. You see them Abercrombie and Fitch models and stuff, and all of them people with the small waistlines, they don't be having widowmakers at 45, 48 years old. I'm done with Cali Muscle, man. I don't wanna judge the dude, but he done damn judged his own self, man. I'm glad I never got into that shit that much.
Videos about other groups because the algorithm didn't show me those groups. The algorithm showed me that I'm in group 7. And group 7 is deep.
What the hell is group 7?
How many of y'all seen a video where the girl says, if you're seeing this video, you're in group 7? Mind you, ever since I seen that video, I have been seeing nothing but group 7s. I'm in group 7. Mind you, this woman did other videos, other groups. I had to go on her page to see other videos about other groups because the algorithm didn't show me those groups. The algorithm showed me that I'm in group 7. And group 7 is deep. When I say there is so many videos of people saying that I'm in group 7, it's crazy. It's insane. Now, mind you, this is a testament to how this algorithm works. So I jump down that rabbit hole and I go group for group to see what's going on in the other groups. Mind you, group 7 is a bunch of comedians, but it's deeper than that. And the reason I say it's deeper than that, because I am a life path 7. The shit is scary. I also see that group 7 are truth seekers. Most of the people in group 7 have a big social media presence. This shit is crazy. But how does the algorithm know that shit? Give me a couple of days. I'm going to wait till this thing right there starts dwindling down. And I'm going to do another experiment. Pay attention, though. This is showing you how this algorithm works. This algorithm is watching you. It knows everything you do. It knows exactly who you are.
Yep.
And this is evidence right here. I'm out.
They playing dog sounds in the hood to keep people in psychosis?
Proof that they are playing dog sounds in the hood to keep the people in psychosis.
Listen. They're trying to find the dog. There is no dog. And if you play the video back, it sounds like the barking is coming from a literal speaker. Like, remember that movie, They Cloned Tyrone? If you haven't seen it, go watch it. After you watch that movie, this video makes a lot more sense. Stay weird.
I remember around 2005, me and one of my homies used to say that around the same time. They used to play this loudspeaker of this dog barking. He brought it to my attention. I really didn't believe him, but I heard it though. My mother heard it. Every night around the same time, a dog would be barking in the neighborhood. Roof, roof, roof. Roof, roof, roof. All the way until damn near the sun come up. It's probably, man, it's probably a speaker. These people are sick, man.
I'm saying this shit right here so crazy. Tuda, look at his feet. That's his feet.
This shit looks like some cauliflower.
You see his feet? Oh, it's like my hand. You know how my hand be? Anybody that know me know my hand be rocking up like that. Man, stop, man. But I'm saying, though, God showed me this, man. I'm blessed, man. Somebody always got it worse than you.
What you're about to see has fooled scientists all over the world. Look, a 2-ounce glass of milk perfectly fits into that glass. And that glass perfectly fits into that glass. So how is it possible that that glass of milk fills up that one and also fills up that one? I mean, that really is impossible. What should...
The CEO of this company had to cut the leg off this humanoid robot to prove that it wasn't a human just wearing a suit. That's how convincing it was when it was walking around the stage. They actually had to cut the leg right off to prove it wasn't fake. That's how much advancement these humanoid robots are undergoing at the moment. It's absolutely incredible. This one's out of China. The advancements are just so quick. In another 5 years, they estimate that this will be the biggest product in the world. You will see these everywhere. They'll be all over the place. Such a scary piece of technology, and I don't know how I feel about it. Would you get one if it became available? Are you going to buy a humanoid robot?
Is this cat going up or down? Take a close look at this picture. It's not as simple as it seems. Some people say the cat is walking up the stairs. Others swear it's go.
They're not listening when you talk because you're not supposed to be talking to them. Those people don't hear you when you're talking because you're not supposed to be talking to them.
Take a look at this disturbing video posted by a gentleman who has only posted the following 3 videos on TikTok. He just started 5 days ago. Brand new account. These are the only 3 videos he's posted. It seems to be thermal imagery from a drone of something disturbing taking place in some mountainous wooded areas. He posted in Spanish, so I imagine it's somewhere near the border or in Mexico. It looks as though a gentleman is being chased by some sort of creature, but before that, he captures imagery of a group of gentlemen standing in a circle, dragging a body into the middle of it that looks like some sort of satanic worship. Then he captures a house. On top of these mountains, there's supposed to be no houses, and somebody's hiding in one of them. And I imagine it's the person that ends up being chased by this creature. Take a look.
Man, I don't see nothing. Oh shit. Man, you're running fast too.
You'll be absolutely shocked. Please repeat this with me. Squeeze your ring finger and thumb while breathing. How are you breathing? With your chest, right? Now let's do the same with your index finger and thumb. Breathe, and now you're breathing from your belly. Not from your chest, but your stomach. You might ask, how is this possible? Because the human body has thousands of points that can cure thousands of diseases. That's why the human body is a miracle machine created by the Almighty. Like this video and share it with a friend.
How is it possible that scientists still haven't figured out how this works after 3,000 years? And you won't guess it either. No matter who I showed this to, everyone went crazy when they saw it. But still, no one has figured out how it actually works. Here we have 13 Pokemon drawn. Let's count them. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and finally 13. Now watch. I'm going to film this in one take so no one can say anything later. We take these items here and then exchange them with each other, just like this. This one goes here, and this one goes here. Watch. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and finally 12. We got 12. Here's a question. Where did one Pokemon go?
You know, I've been trying to figure this out since the 3rd grade when my teacher showed me. My teacher showed the whole class this in the 3rd grade, the same thing right here. I was surprised to see this on Facebook. I've been trying to figure this out for years. Do you know the answer to this?
Y'all, check out some of the artifacts this gentleman finds, and he posts them on TikTok. These artifacts look almost as if they're from Tartaria. The looking glass is very interesting. When he looks through it, he's actually looking through his wall and seeing what's on the other side of it. And the pyramid, how it reacts with precious metals like gold and silver, and it electrifies them. It makes me wonder if that has something to do or relates to the Great Pyramids. Take a look. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Hey, wonder if your neighbor got one of those looking through the walls right now. I believe that stuff like that exists. I believe that stuff like that exists. I bet they got things like this at the Vatican, huh? So it could be somebody living right next door to you, looking right through the walls right now. That's wild right there. When I get real rich, when I become a billionaire, I'm going to collect all types of things like this. Mermaids and everything. I'm not lying.
And I don't know who need to hear this or not, but someone with no future will do everything in their power to make sure you don't have yours. You already know.
The higher vibration a person is, the more closer they are to source, the more that person becomes a target for lower astral entities. That's the reason why babies are the most targeted, because they're the closest to source. The higher vibration you are, the more you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're protecting yourself. The higher vibration...
Bro.